We are live.
What's up, metalheads? Welcome to another installment of Full Metal 5. I am your host, your master of games, Chance Titan Ellison. The hosting chair. I haven't been here a while, and I'm back for this. So, in case you haven't read by the title, today, in honor of all Star Wars madness going on right now, we are going to be doing the top 5 Star Wars characters, because movies is a discussion for another day, and which will be a lot of fun too. Not here to plug shows later this week. We're here to plug this show. So let's get into this panel today. Let's go to my admins first. First of all, we got our head of production and our former resident baddie, our former loudmouth, but he's not talking much anymore. He's Alex Warden. Alex, what's up?
Yes, I am the former resident baddie. I am still the resident loudmouth of this group, however, and I am.
Should have guessed.
And yes, I am head of production, and I am just here to have fun, talk about Star Wars, something very close to my heart, very close to everyone's hearts in the room. And honestly, if anyone does try to put Jar Jar on this list, I will show up, I will find you, and I will shoot you.
Okay, well, he's obviously we have to change his name to Alex Liam Neeson's Warden. To Nico watching this, we're sorry, but we were full, and you've already been on, so we'll get you in later. Also part of our admin group, he is our producer, and he is our resident Harley Quinn, master of porgs. He's the Canadian Nightmare, Mark Borick. Mark, what's up?
Let's also not forget the sexy one of the group.
And I might give you up your money. I've been told I'm pretty sexy.
I'm very vexing. That's all I gotta say.
He is very vexing. I will admit that.
But we're talking about Star Wars, my all-time favorite subject in the entire world.
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Same goes for me. All right. Now we have 2 newbies to Full Metal 5. First of all, he is coming from all the way down south. One of the most dominant players in this league, or in any league in general. He is Nazario Montenegro. Nazario, what's up?
Hi, guys. I'm very excited to be here for the first time. I have some unpopular opinions to share with you guys. Let's see what happens.
All right, cool. And finally, on our panel, I don't think you can't see him because his camera's not working for some reason, but he still wanted to be on the show. He is Grant Gregory. Grant, what's up?
Yeah, not much, guys. After hearing Alex, I've now got to change my list. But yeah, apart from that, going good.
Cool. All right, so for those of you who've never seen this show before, the way this works is first we take a topic and we try to make a top 5 instead of topic. Today we have top 5 Star Wars characters. Now this takes place in 3 different selecting processes. First one is going to be the nomination round. We're going to go around to each of us, and we're each going to nominate a Star Wars character in order for the top 7. In order for a Star Wars character to make the list, it's going to have to get 3 votes ratification. So, the nominations, and this is hard because there's so many great characters, but I don't want to not be the one to nominate this one. I gotta throw him up. He is the smuggler, and he is the man's men of men, Han Solo. Han Solo, who he literally burst onto the scene of New Hope, and he pretty much stole the movie. Like every line, every scene he had in the trilogy. Like how many memorable Han Solo scenes do we have in these movies? One of the best Star Wars characters, should absolutely make top 7. So I will cut to Alex first. Alex, does Han Solo make top 7?
Come on, of course he does. Han is such an endearing character to the franchise. He's one of many characters who he sticks with you. As long as you've ever seen the Star Wars movies, Han is just as integral to the franchise as any other character in the movies. He's in my top 5, so yes, he should be in the top 7 for us.
All right, and let's go to one of the newbies first. Start with Nazario. Nazario, does Han Solo make top 7?
Top 7. Well, the thing with Han Solo is that he's great in 2 movies, and he is so-so in the other 2 movies. At least to my taste.
Shut your mouth.
And
shut up, Nazario.
It mostly feels because, Harrison Ford wasn't really into the part after Empire. So, I guess top 7, yes. Not top 5, though.
Well, we'll have that discussion for a later date. But with that, Han Solo makes top 7. So, Mark, Grant, what would you guys have said?
Really?
I definitely I would have said yes. It's. I think it's a no-brainer.
Okay.
I'm
Mark?
actually starting to regret having Nazario on here now after that, but
Yeah. We may have to kick him off midstream. Get Nico in here.
Yeah, where's
We're
Nico?
watching you. We're watching you.
yeah, of course,
All
Han
right.
Solo makes the list.
All right. So that's it. Han Solo makes the list. So we'll go to the haters corner with Nazario since he's a new guy. Nazario, who do you want to throw up for a top 7 spot?
Okay. I think maybe we should have some representation from droids in the list. And
Okay.
since the only droid that I figure has enough character to be entertaining and actually be memorable is K2SO, I would like to nominate K2SO.
Ooh, okay. Wow, I didn't think you were going there. K2SO is up for debate. Let's go to Mark first. Your vote didn't count last time. Mark, does K2SO make top 7?
I have like 5 different droids on the list. But yeah, no. I have my votes for K2SO. He was
Oh, wow.
One of the
Yes, K2SO.
he was one of the best things about Rogue One, and I really liked Rogue One, but he was one of my favorite things in the movie. So I'm voting K2SO.
Okay, so that's one vote yes for K2SO. Grant.
I'm gonna have to give this one a negative. I did not enjoy K2SO as much as everyone else did, and just purely simply on that basis, it would be a no for me.
Okay, that's fine. That's a no. So that's 1 no, 1 yes. Alex, we'll go to you next.
You're gonna have to pass the deciding vote here, Chance, because it's a no for me as well. K2SO, I have him on my top 10, but he's on the very bottom. I do have a few droids above him and quite a few characters above him. So I don't. He's a great character. Alan Tudyk was amazing in the performance of K2SO.
It
He's
was.
top 7 material to me.
Okay, so yeah, it comes down to me. I need to stop hosting because I always do this when I start hosting.
Yep.
But here's the thing. Look, I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum of a lot of people. I love Rogue One. It was one of my favorite movies of that year. And I do agree, K2SO is one of the best parts of that movie. But I think if we're going to give a spot to a droid, I think there is a droid who is far more deserving.
Wait,
So yeah, I'm shutting down K2SO.
only one droid can make the list?
No.
No.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was.
No, I'm just saying, like, if we're talking droids, I think there's a more deserving droid that should go on the list. So no, K2SO doesn't make it. We'll go to one of my admins next. Let's go to Alex.
All right. Well, honestly, I'm just going to go ahead and get this one out of the way because we all know he's going to come up. A story can only sometimes be as good as its villain, and the original trilogy from the get-go had one of the most iconic villains of all time. The man behind the mask, known as Anakin Skywalker, we all know him as Darth Vader. His intimidating presence from the moment he stepped through that busted open blast door in A New Hope, all the way till his final sacrifice to save his son's soul in Return of the Jedi, spoiler alert, and his pop-up appearance in Rogue One, one of the best parts of the movie. Such an iconic character from the look alone, but the performance by James Earl Jones voicing him just enforces that even more. Vader is one of the greatest villains in cinematic history. He's one of the greatest characters in cinematic history, and he damn well better be in the top 5 on this. So yes, I'm putting him in the top 7.
All right, I'll go first. I was deciding vote last time. You know, very few times is there a character that is so amazing that he will make you ignore 3 movies of backstory. So yeah, I give it a yes with a bullet. Darth Vader absolutely makes the list. Let's go to Nazario.
Darth Vader, man, of course. I mean, he has to be on the list.
All right.
Whiny Anakin, though, no. Darth Vader from the original trilogy.
Darth Vader. There's a difference. So yeah, that's it. Darth Vader makes top 7. Grant, Mark, what would you guys have said?
I definitely would have said 100% yes. I mean, it's one of the only few characters that's transcended the whole genre. It's you ask anyone who's the greatest bad guy of all time, 9 out of 10 times they're gonna say Darth Vader. Easy choice.
Yeah. He's been how many times has he been voted the movie's best villain?
Too many.
Out of all cinema.
So many times. I was about to say, yeah. I'd say, yeah, 9 out of 10 times, yeah, someone was the greatest cinematic villain of all time. They'll say Darth Vader. The 10th person is Chris Woodburn, who's screaming his head off that he didn't say the Joker. All right. Next one. Let's go to Grant. Grant, who do you want to throw up for top 7?
I want to throw out a character that was in a bad movie, but is to this day the most menacing character that I've ever seen in Star Wars, and that's Darth Maul. I absolutely fell in love with him, and the moment that I saw the double lightsaber come out, it gave me chills. It was the only reason that I went back to watch that movie for a second time on purpose.
All right, so Darth Maul is on the table. Mark.
Oh my god, I am a big fan of Darth Maul. Unfortunately, since we're only going with movies, and you can't count the Clone Wars or Rebels, I'm going to have to vote no on Darth Maul. If we included TV, without a doubt, he'd be on the list. But we're only counting movies, so I have to go no.
Yeah, okay. Nazario.
Exactly for the same reason Mark just said. If we were counting the whole thing, maybe. But just from Phantom Menace, there are. I have a feeling we're gonna have maybe one character from the prequels, and it's not gonna be Darth Maul.
Spoilers. Jar Jar Binks.
No.
Alex.
And yeah, again, exact same reasons. If we were counting all of the Star Wars canon, the TV shows, the games, comics, I'd consider Maul. But just from the one appearance in the movie, one movie alone, nah, I can't put him in.
All right, so Darth Maul does not make the cut. I think I would have echoed your points just because, yeah, like he was fun in that moment, but I mean, really, for his kind of movies, he doesn't do much else. So, yeah, Darth Maul does not make the list. All right, let's go to Mark's pick that will inevitably get voted off. So, Mark,
okay. Of course, sticking with tradition, I'm going with Jar Jar. I'm going with...
I will reach through the computer and kick your ass.
No, I'm going with my friend here, Trevor the Porg.
That's his name, Trevor? Is that canon?
Probably. No, but I'm going to go for someone that there's two people that may not get the credit and may not make the list, but there's two of them that I'm going to definitely throw my name in for. The first one, I'm going to go with Darth Sidious, Steve Palpatine. Like he is for the first 6 movies. He is well, except for he wasn't in New Hope, but episodes 1 through 3 and 5 and 6, like he was a great character. You've got his backstory. Well, most of his backstory once becoming Emperor Palpatine and then leader of the Galactic Senate and all that. Palpatine, a great manipulator and one of my favorite characters. I throw in Steve Palpatine.
So Emperor Sheev Palpatine is on the table. I see Alex reacting a lot first. Alex, Sheev Palpatine, top 7.
First off, thank you, Ken Knapsack, for reminding everyone that his first name is Sheev.
Reed Tarkin.
Secondly, I'm of two minds about this because I have characters on my list above Palpatine. I was so close to putting him in my top 7, but I just had this gut instinct not to do it. But then Mark hit it on the head. You kind of forget how great Ian McDiarmid is in the prequels as Palpatine and seeing his rise to power because you're distracted by how fucking horrible those movies are. But at the end of the day, his performance in that prequel trilogy is something worth watching. And his performance in Return of the Jedi proved why he had to build to that level of menace. So you know what? Yes, I think Palpatine should be in the top 7.
All right, so Palpatine gets 1 yes. I'm going to Nazario, who also reacting to this. Nazario.
100% yes. 100%. The only thing I didn't like was the scene with the Jedis and Mace Windows because he was acting really hammy there. But everything else he did in those movies is perfect. Big yes for me.
But even Even at his hammiest, he's still entertaining to watch.
That is true.
Ultimate power.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it. The Emperor makes top 7. Grant, what would you say?
Yeah, I think that's a no-brainer again.
All right, so that's it. Now we've come full circle to me, and there's I'm stuck between 2. Okay, I'm going with this one. Okay, the reason I shut down K2SO is because there is one droid. If we're gonna, I imagine we're gonna get one droid on this thing, and if we're going by that logic, I think there's one droid that there's been a list of all else, and that's R2D2. And purely for the reason that R2D2 has so much personality, and he never says a word. He's a walking trash can. He has presence. He has gravitas. He has stories. R2D2 he's a fun character. He's entertaining to watch. Like if there's any droid that can carry anything, it's R2D2. So that's what I'm throwing up. Go to Grant first. Grant, R2D2. Does he make top 7?
He does not on my list. I'll give the reasons why. I'm probably in the small minority when it comes to R2D2, but I find him on Jar Jar Binks level of annoying. And I know that's going to sound unpopular. There was the blips and the blips. I never ever got into it.
He was not racially insensitive. I must make that point very clear.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah, I'll give him that. He's integral to the story, and I understand that. He was on my list, but he was not in my top 10.
All right, that's fair. I'll go to Alex next. Alex, R2D2, top 7.
See, this is where I am having another conflict because putting Palpatine in, for me, bumps R2-D2 down a spot, and I have a few other characters, including another droid, who I had above him on my list. And it's not that it's nothing against R2-D2, it's just he's comic relief in the original trilogy for the most part, and in the prequel trilogy, more of the same. So, in terms of top 7, he's just not quite there. No, it's a no from me.
All right, that's 2 no's. Mark.
I was really hoping that you were going to suggest a Gonk droid, but
Gonk droid.
Since you didn't. Oh my God! Okay. This is going. It really comes down to a no-brainer for me. R2-D2's always been one of my favorite characters ever since I was a little kid, and R2-D2 makes the list in my view.
All right, so that's Nazario. You were deciding vote. Does R2D2 make the list?
I'm sorry, dude. He's like the 3rd droid on my list, and there's 3 people already in, and only 4 spots for like a million great characters. So no, I cannot give it to R2D2.
Well, sorry, Jaslyn. I tried. That's my sister. It's her favorite character. But anyways, R2D2 does not make the list. Carrying on my grand tradition of my second pick never making the list.
Well, speaking of which, my first pick made the list.
Oh yeah, that happened. We broke that streak today. Woohoo! All right, now we're going back to Nazario. Nazario, who do you want to throw up next?
I do want to get in a prequel character that I think it deserves something. And it was not Darth Maul.
I swear you say Jar Jar.
I'm not going to say Jar Jar. I'm not going to say Jar Jar. I'm going to say Qui-Gon Jinn. I think Liam Neeson is great in a movie that it's not so great, even though I think it's not the worst prequel. That's Attack of the Clones. I think he's pretty integral to the overall story, being the one who finds Anakin and pushes for his training. And he has a gravitas that I think Jedi should have in basically that era of Star Wars that most of the other actors don't have. And it's a pain that he got killed so early, but he was a great character overall.
All right, I'm gonna go first on this one, and to make my point, I'm gonna reference Red Letter Media's review of Star Wars: The Phantom Menace, which is fantastic if you guys haven't seen it. When he was making a point about the characters, he gave a very interesting parallel. He asked people to describe Han Solo as you would to someone who has never even heard of Star Wars, and they could say like a million things about Han Solo. And they asked them to do the same thing for Qui-Gon Jinn, and they couldn't do that. And as much as I do love Liam Neeson, as much as I do think he is one of the saving graces of that movie, he really doesn't have a whole lot. He doesn't have a whole lot of character definition, so I'm gonna say no to Qui-Gon Jinn. Going to Alex next. Alex, Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah, you just hit it perfectly with that last comment. He does not have a lot of character definition. He honestly, when you boil it down, he's kind of just generic father figure Jedi number 1 in the overall franchise, and we get a lot of that throughout. So no, he's not in the top 7 from characters for me. I can't put him on there.
Did you hear me?
Jump in here. Qui-Gon, I did really like his him in Phantom Menace. Unfortunately, there's just there's a lot of other characters. I'm sorry. Qui-Gon's to top. I'm very into the Qui-Gon character, but unfortunately, not top 7 material for me. It's
All
a
right,
tough call.
so
Yeah.
yep. All right, so that puts the nail on the coffin. Qui-Gon Jinn does not make top 7. Grant, what would you have said?
I would have said no. I echo the points that he was a generic person in it. There was no gravitas for an actor that is that good at emoting, and to me, it was just pretty meh at best.
I mean, Liam Neeson was trying, but he didn't have a lot to work with.
Yeah, and that's also a point. Yeah.
All right, now we go to Alex.
All right. Next one, I'm going to go with the next hit on my list, which honestly, I do kind of feel surprised that no one's brought up yet. For a franchise that's known for its heroes and its amazing characters, there's one female character who stands above almost every one we've brought up so far, and that is Princess Leia Organa, General of the Resistance, leader of the rebellion, and honestly, if you are making a consideration for the next Disney princess, Leia damn well better be on that list. She has inspired people for generations, men and women alike, to just be a badass and own what you are. And Leia and Carrie Fisher in her performance as Leia throughout the entire franchise has proven that point over and over and over again, especially if you've seen The Last Jedi. She is amazing in that, and it brings tears to my eyes that that's the last time we're going to get to see her. So Leia is my next pick for the top 7.
Yeah. For the record, Cheryl, that's the only time Alex ever given a damn about a Disney princess.
I'm right.
All right, we'll go to Grant first because you didn't count last time. Grant, Princess Leia, top 7.
Yeah, well, she was actually first on my list, so I worked my list backwards because I figured someone else would do it earlier. But yeah, without a doubt, you can't look for a more inspirational female character that's transcended over the years. I was much more of a fan of her earlier, the first 3 movies. That was until I saw Last Jedi, and that's been my favorite performance of her so far. So without a doubt, 100% yes.
All right. I'm going to me next. I think you all hit it over the head. Like feminist icon, great female protagonist. Great protagonist in general. Like one of my favorite moments is when like Luke shows up disguised as a stormtrooper, and rather than being all cowardly like most female characters in that era would have been, she starts talking shit to him. I thought that was amazing, and it makes for great chemistry with Han Solo played by Harrison Ford. Yeah, Princess Leia makes top 7 like with a bullet. So that's it. Princess Leia makes the list. Nazario, Mark, what you guys have said?
Nazario.
I would have said yes.
What?
Yeah, I would have said yes to.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it just with me, if you subcategorize it with like best female protagonist or best female character, you're doing it no justice at all. One of the best characters, period.
Oh yeah.
Doing a subcategory makes it feels like she's not good enough, and she is damn well good enough to be categories as an equal with everyone else.
All right,
So,
so,
yeah,
that's it. Princess Leia makes top 7. Now I believe we go to Grant next. Grant, who do you want to nominate next?
I would like to nominate Yoda. I think it's pretty simple choice when it comes to Yoda. He proves, especially when I was watching it as younger, small things can be powerful, and that was always the biggest thing. He was never the pretty one. He was always, I mean, I can't think of Star Wars without thinking of Yoda, and for that reason, he's on my list.
All right, let's go to Mark first. Mark, Yoda, does he make the list?
Yoda. Yoda's one of these iconic characters that, like, you hear everyone there's people who don't even watch Star Wars misquote Yoda with the way he talks and everything. He's an iconic character. Like he's like one of the few generally like pure good guys in the films. I definitely Yoda Michael.
So that Yoda gets a yes from Mark. Let's go to Nazario.
Yeah, definitely. Puppet Yoda gets in the list for me. He's one of the greatest characters, and honestly, this list is shrinking down. So I'm pretty sure where we're going with the next 2, but you have to keep a spot for Yoda.
All right, so I'm putting the asterisk Puppet Yoda, but yeah, Yoda makes the list. Alex, what would you have said?
Make the list. He does.
Awesome. Yeah, I would have said the same thing. Yoda's amazing. So yeah, Yoda makes the list. All right, yeah, we have 2 spots left. So I believe Mark, it is your turn to nominate someone.
This year better be a first where I actually get 2 of my. I make 2 picks and 2 of them on the list. And it's obvious. Luke Skywalker. Like, do I even have to defend my answer for Luke Skywalker? Just wondering.
You might have to come down to it later on. Let's go to Alex first. Alex, Luke Skywalker.
It's a definite yes. Luke was going to be my next nomination if somebody else didn't put him up. Luke is the reason I love Star Wars so much. I watched that first movie when I was a kid, and I was like one of the many who just fell in love with Luke's arc and wanted to be Luke. Wanted to be that kid, learning to be a Jedi, finding out you have this great destiny in front of you, jumping in an X-Wing and blowing shit up. I've loved Luke Skywalker as a character since I was 4 years old, and he is damn well in the top 7.
Yeah, I'll go next. Luke, as I've always said, is a character who changed with every movie. He's the epitome of a great franchise hero because someone you can latch onto, someone you can root for. Even in his darkest moments, you're still on his side. And even he was the most, in my opinion, he was the best part of Last Jedi. So yeah, Luke, absolutely. That was my next nomination also. Luke Skywalker makes the list. Let's go to Grant. Nazario, what would you guys say? Start with Grant first.
Yeah, I don't think you ask. He's right.
Sorry, Grant, you're cutting out there a little bit.
Okay,
It's
so
the easiest decision of the night. Sorry, guys, my microphone's playing up a bit.
That's fine.
We're good.
All right, so
we heard that. Nazario?
Yeah, that's a yes from Nazario.
Yes for Old Man Luke from The Last Jedi.
All right, so we have one more spot on this list. This is where it gets hard. I don't know what to go with. Come back to me. I'm saying whether to go with what I want to throw up or what I think will make the. I gotta go. What will make the list? Actually, you know what? Someone's gonna say it anyway, so I'm just gonna go my way. This is gonna get shut down, but I don't care because I gotta show this guy some love. My favorite Star Wars character, Boba Fett. Boba Fett is Boba Fett is a character who literally all I have to do is just show up, and everything's already done. Like he looks badass. someone that is kind of like meeting like a really cool really cool guy that you don't know that much about him, but that makes him that much cooler. And also he's one of the only characters in this franchise who, without saying a lot, says so much and does so much and resonates with so many people. So I know he's not going to make the list, but I just wanted to show some love to my favorite bounty hunter, the desk ornaments on my desk, Boba Fett. So you can all just say no now.
I love that you had him on your desk waiting. I love that.
He was like staring at me. He's like, "You're not gonna mention my name? Come on, man."
I always have him ready, right above my head there.
Yeah. So yeah, you can all just say no now.
Well, I'm going to say no in a creative way. For anyone who's ever seen epic rap battles of history, the most overrated character that anyone ever saw with 5 lines in the trilogy, and one of them was, ah! Yeah,
yeah, I know. Mark?
I'm like one of the biggest Boba Fett fans, but it's also not. A lot of it is because of what happened outside of the movies. I love Boba Fett, but if we're going by movies once again, not books, not TV, not anything like that.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry. I love.
No, it's fine. I knew he wasn't gonna make it. Nazario, you just want to say no and move on with it?
It's the same reason, man. Boba Fett is great on everything except the movies. So no
Yeah.
for holiday specials, Boba Fett.
Hey, how dare you mock that card? That cartoon was the best part of that holiday special.
Yeah.
Because I had no Wookiees. All right, yeah, Boba Fett, as I predicted, didn't make the list, but I had to bring it up just for my sake. Alex, no, I'm sorry, Nazario, we're going to you next.
Okay, so let's wrap this up then. Obi-Wan Kenobi. You know, he's the greatest. I mean, Luke wouldn't be Luke without Obi-Wan. He has been through the whole series one of the founding rocks that keeps you coming back. And he's exciting as a young man, and he's wise as an old teacher. You have to have Obi-Wan on the list.
All right, I'm gonna go to me first, and the reason I said I was between 2 characters, one that probably got on the list and one I knew wouldn't make it. The other character I was debating was Obi-Wan. So it's a big yes for me. I think Obi-Wan, throughout the entire saga, even in like the prequels, as bad as they got, Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan still brought it every time. Obi-Wan is one of the constants of this franchise. So yeah, Obi-Wan gets a yes from me. Let's go to Grant.
Looks like I'm being the devil's advocate again.
It's a trap.
As much as I absolutely love Ewan McGregor's portrayal of it, and I never ever liked him. I guess he's integral to the thing, into the entire trilogy, but not just the trilogy, but I can't articulate what it is I'm trying to say. I get more of a feeling when it comes to him. I just don't. He's
got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I know these aren't the answers you're looking for, but yeah. But I'm gonna go with a no.
All right, Alex.
He's in, and it's for the exact same reasons I said about Palpatine earlier. Ewan McGregor's performance as Obi-Wan in the prequel trilogy makes the character that much better. And Alec Guinness this is starting with Alec fucking Guinness portraying him in the original trilogy, doing such a great job of establishing the mentor character, and then Ewan McGregor making him into a goddamn action hero in episodes 1 through 3. It's such an amazing character, a dynamic character, one of the few characters I'm wanting them to make one of these solo stories about. So yes, Obi-Wan definitely in my top 7, in my top 5, spoiler alert. So yes, he makes the list.
Yeah, Alec Guinness, who, despite the fact that he actually hated these movies. So yeah, that's it. Obi-Wan makes top 7. Our top 7 is closed. Mark, what would you have said?
First, I just want to say, Nico, you're giving me a lot of laughs going off in the chat like you are.
What's he saying?
Oh, he hates.
Oh, we could spend all night going over Nico's chat. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, no.
All right.
Obi-Wan, hey, Alex, I was talking with you 5 minutes before we started this. I brought up those reasons, and you disagreed with me. So,
Spoiler.
yeah, that got me up
Spoilers.
there. Obi-Wan, yeah, it would be close, but yeah, I can accept him on the list. There's, of course, honorable mentions that I would have liked to have on, but
All right. Well, yeah. So that's it. Top 7 close. And Nico, I know you're watching this. The prequels do suck. You can admit it, and you can yell at us. You can yell at us all about it when you're on Top 5 Star Wars Movies Friday. Our top 7 stands: Darth Vader, the Emperor, Princess Leia, Yoda, Luke Skywalker, and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Man, what a list!
So we went with
Here
original
comes the hard-
trilogy, all characters.
Well, hold on. Some of them were carryover. Some of them were carryover. Yoda was the
Fair.
prequels, and so was
We're
Obi-Wan.
giving some credit to these characters that appeared in both trilogies.
Yoda is very old though. He's over 900
Yeah,
years.
Yoda's been around. Yoda's been around. All right, so
Can
that's our list.
I give a
Here's
couple?
the hard part.
Can I give a
Oh
couple
yeah, well,
honorable?
mentions.
With me, like I would have definitely liked BB-8 to be on. I had BB-8, Chewbacca. I've always been a big fan of Chewbacca. Grand Moff Tarkin. But then again, that also comes with the outside of the movies. There, that would have been also.
Even in just New Hope, Grandma Tarkin's pretty cool.
Even that in Rogue One, yeah.
Yeah.
Personally, I also had BB-8 in my top 10. Didn't make it. I actually had him above R2. Sorry, guys, but I love that little ball droid. And Rey. Rey would have been my next nomination if we had to go to another set for whatever reason.
All right, I'll go next. Honorable mentions I would have done. Jabba the Hutt. I thought it was a really interesting name to this universe. Lando Calrissian, who just shows up and pretty much outsmooths everybody thanks to that classic Billy D magic.
Yep.
Anybody else? Oh, the stormtrooper that whacked his head in A New Hope. That guy nearly stole the movie.
Yep.
That guy's appearance.
Poe Dameron, Mon Mothma, and Wedge Antilles.
Yep.
Mon Mothman. That I'd have to go with outside the movies with her though.
Oh, and Trevor the Porg. Trevor the Porg also gets an honorable mention for me.
Trevor.
Porkins. Let's not forget Porkins, people.
Porkins and Porkins.
Biggs.
And Dak.
Big dark glider.
All right, and Biggs. Nazario, any honorable mentions you want to throw out before we keep going?
I also had Rey and Mon Mothma on my list, and you know what? I kept in the last spot. So I wanted to put somebody from the new trilogy too, and I have a feeling he hasn't earned it yet, but I think he's gonna do something in Episode 9. I really like DJ in the Last Jedi. I think he's gonna come back.
I like him too.
I liked him too, yeah.
Let's get that like Benicio del Toro. Grant, any honorable mentions you have?
Yeah, I also had Ray. I had Kylo Ren, and I'm a big fan of so I had Jango Fett.
Okay. Nice. Oh, also IG-88. I would have thrown an IG-88. All right, so we now have our top 7, which I'll remind you guys. Han Solo, Darth Vader, Princess Leia, Yoda, Luke Skywalker, and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now here's the hard part. We gotta cut 2 of these people. So the second round selection process works just like the first round, but in reverse. We're all gonna go around and say who deserves to get kicked off the list. And once again, same rule stands. Has to get 3 votes to get off. So do this first. Let's go to Alex.
I'm going to get hate for this, but I think we got to knock Yoda off the list. To me, Yoda as a character, he serves one overall arcing purpose of being just that extra little bit of information and exposition. A lot of the other characters make a lot more impact to the overall story of the franchise. Yoda, aside from a few action scenes in the prequels, doesn't really do much other than offering guidance and exposition, and really doesn't do much to drive the overall story. So to me, he's the one, unfortunately, that I would knock off first.
Okay. Mark.
Unfortunately, he's not the first one I knock out, but I love Yoda, but Yoda gets is. I also vote for Yoda.
Grant.
Well, okay. I've gotta say that he's got to stay. As I said, to me, he's what I think of when I think of Star Wars. Um, even he said he was mainly just more like an exposition sort of machine, essentially, offering guidance and everything. But that was his role, and that's what he excelled at. He was that for everyone in the movie. Like, I can't imagine the top 5 list without him on it. So I'm putting that he stays on.
All right. Nazario.
Shame on you guys. Shame. He stays.
Fuck.
It
Damn
comes
it.
chance.
I was hoping everybody else would say yes. Shit. To me, this boils down as to who we're gonna kick off instead.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
There's one easy one that I can think of. The rest are actually pretty hard. Now, yeah, this hurts me more than it hurts everybody else because I do love Star Wars and I do love Yoda. But I understand some of Alex's points. I mean, really, you look at the original trilogy. He taught Luke. He jumped on Luke's back, had him run around, lifted a starship to go, and then died. I mean, yeah, and granted, I do love his scene in The Last Jedi, which, well, spoiler alert for if you haven't seen it. He's amazing. This hurts. Yeah, Yoda's off. I'm sorry.
You murderer.
I can't believe it's oh.
I just with my top 5. I'm sorry. Just if you take out Yoda, and then hopefully this next guy gets taken out too. Like my top 5 is how do you that's tough to choose.
Are you okay with me?
Okay,
Are you okay? Are you okay, buddy? You okay? All right.
How dare you? You made me kill Yoda.
Sorry.
Dick.
Sorry, buddy.
Okay.
All right. Grant, Yoda was your nomination, so we'll let you get some revenge right now. Who do you want to kick off the list?
I want to kick off Obi-Wan.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
I can see that.
I imagine Nazario wants to stay on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that. I'm just going to reiterate basically everything that I said earlier. I just don't find his character that interesting. I think with everyone else that's on the list, I can see merit in them staying on the list. With him, he's gone. Plain and simple for me.
Okay, that's fine. Let's go to I saw a big reaction to Nazario, so let's go there first.
No, man. Obi-Wan needs to be in the top 5. You already kicked out Yoda. This is crazy.
All right. It's crazy. All right. To me next, tiebreak again. I'm saying, yeah. Oh no, Obi-Wan stays on. I'm not kidding. You already made me kill off one. Killed off one old mentor. I'm not killing another one. Obi-Wan stays.
The wrong.
Alex.
It goes back to all the points I said earlier. He's such an amazing character in the first trilogy. Being the guidance character we already had, we didn't really need Yoda in that respect. Again, sorry, little guy. But he turns into a action hero in the prequel trilogy, and he's one of the many good things about that trilogy that's consistent throughout. So, yes, Obi-Wan stays.
All right, so that's it. Obi-Wan stays on the list. I'm gonna nominate the next character for booting. I'm gonna say the Emperor. As much as he was, much as he did have like a presence, even though he wasn't there, and as much as he was instrumental in the in the topple of the Republic and the rise of the Empire. Really, the most interesting stuff with his character happens off screen. Yeah, I'm saying the Emperor. I'm gonna go to Mark first because he didn't get a vote last time.
Are you freaking kidding me? You're like the Emperor. He's my top 3, if not my top 2. Like, no, he's gone.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that as a no. Let's go to Alex next. Alex, Emperor, does he does he get kicked off?
He's the only character in this list that wasn't in my top 7. Yes, he goes. You said it, the most interesting things he does are all things not in the movies, in the extended canon, games, in the future canon that we don't get anymore. So yes, Palpatine, he's great, but he's not top 5 in my mind.
All right, Nazario.
I mean, he stays, man. Darth Sidious was my number 2, and you already kicked out my number 1. So of course he stays.
Yes.
All right, so Grant, you have the deciding vote. Does the Emperor get kicked off top 7?
No.
Yes.
Yo!
Yes.
No.
Yeah, well,
He does it. It's the mystery behind him is the most fascinating things that I find about him. So there is no Empire. There's no Star Wars without him. He doesn't get kicked off. He's on.
all right. Well, it doesn't get easier. It doesn't get easier from here, folks.
When you think of the 4 we have left, you're putting one of these 4 characters off of a top 5 list. What fucking universe are we living in?
A universe where Superman 4, the same universe as Superman 4 did not make our worst DC list.
Yeah, I know.
Alex,
My favorite characters.
No, I'm sorry. You already done. You want to get off?
Just Mark. Behind the scenes, it's
Mark.
also the mystery, or also the manipulation that he does. But unfortunately, because Obi-Wan stays on, I'm as much as this really sucks, I have to take out Luke. Sorry, you guys wanted Obi-Wan on?
Fuck you. No, move on. You want
saying no, too.
on the list? You're keeping Luke on the list as well.
Yeah, no, Luke stays on. Let's go to Grant.
Yeah, you can't get rid of Luke.
Yeah, no, I agree, but Palpatine.
You see our dilemma.
No, he's safe.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're witnessing the first episode of Full Metal 5 that might actually start a fight. All right, Grant, you get to nominate someone to kick off now.
Oh shit.
Oh wait, no. I think he already.
No,
I think Grant's already nominated one.
It's my turn, right?
We got Nazario.
Okay, so let's get Han Solo out of here then, right?
No.
The thing is, I'm looking at the rest of the list and the 3 options we have left, and because you goddamn idiots put Palpatine in.
Well, you mean Obi-Wan? Obi-Wan.
Han is the only logical choice to knock out.
Out with Han Solo, dude!
I'm sorry. You guys chose to put in Obi-Wan, and just like how just like.
Okay, so that's hold on. Look at he check. So Nazario's Han Solo's on the chopping block. Alex says no.
No, I say yes. I say yes. I say
What?
yes. He's got to go.
Okay,
Out of the characters that are left, he's got to go.
Oh, he's got to go. Okay, so Mark, what do you say?
Oh, fuck me.
You see what you did?
Can we just revisit Palpatine and kick him off the list?
Or Obi-Wan. Can we
Obi-Wan. Revisit Obi-Wan.
If all the votes split, we'll revisit. But
I'm voting to keep Palpatine on the list. He's my second favorite character in all of the movies.
does Han Solo get booted?
Fuck. Sucks.
Thank you very much, guys.
Oh.
Wait, he's off?
Wait, no. One of these 3. Fuck, he's off.
Go!
Fuck.
I hate life. Yeah.
Let's start the top 5 now.
Okay, well, you guys are morons. So let's run through the top 5 one more time. So after that, whatever that was, we have Darth Vader, the Emperor, Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker, Kenobi. All right, so here's how this round works. A spot on the list is going to be up for voting. What character belongs in that spot? So Grant will ask you to say what you think. Gentlemen, the 3 that I can see, you will all write down what character you think should go in the number 5 spot.
Did you want me to go first, things I don't have a
Yeah.
on?
I guess so. You can go first.
So I've got it.
Everyone ready?
We're nominating one that's going out 5th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 5.
Obi-Wan.
All right, let's go to Alex first. Next.
Palpatine. Fuck the Sith.
Mark.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Nazario.
Princess Leia.
I said the Emperor. So that comes down to Nazario. You now have to change your vote. Is it number 5? Is it Obi-Wan or is it the Emperor?
Damn. Well, those were my number 1 and 2. Now that you to kick out Yoda, so I have to go with Obi-Wan then.
Fuck. Damn it. All right, fine. All right. So now we go to the number 4 spot on the list. My marker's running out.
Oh my god.
I'm so pissed. I forgot how to spell. I'm ready.
All right.
Grant, what do you vote for number 4?
Can't believe I'm actually saying this out loud. Princess Leia.
Okay. Alex.
Palpatine. Fuck the Sith. Hashtag I rebel.
Mark.
Oh my god, Luke.
All right. Nazario.
General Leia Organa.
All right. And I also have the Emperor, so now Mark has to change his votes. Is it the Emperor or is it Leia? I'm gonna write down Leia.
Oh, fuck off.
Mark, there is a logical choice here. There is a
hi,
right
Mark.
and a wrong choice.
There's a
There
right
is a choice of darkness and there is a choice of light. Do not be the darkness.
There's nothing wrong with going a little dark.
Yes, but I'm
You know what you have to do, Mark.
Oh,
Do
no.
what you have to.
Sorry. Oh, fuck. He's my top 2, but I have to go with Leia. Leia moves
Yeah,
on
that's what I thought.
down the list. Leia
Oh, wait,
moves
what?
Palpatine. Palpatine's number 4.
Oh, so you're putting Palpatine number 4. Okay.
Yeah, I was
Oh man.
choosing who wins between. Sorry.
So now, number 3.
Fuck.
Getting down to the nitty gritty.
Why did we agree to do this one again?
Oh, because we didn't. Because Sandy and Jimmy wanted to be on the movie. Oh, movie discussion is gonna be so much harder than this.
Yeah, you guys have fun with that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Just be thankful
First, I
they
said
didn't
Leia.
get the characters from the comics and the TV shows. This would have been insane.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, this would have been like a longer show. Yeah, I have Leia.
By the way, Nico is passed out from losing too much steam.
Okay.
Yeah, Nico's done. Let's go to Nazario.
Again, General Organa.
All right. Grant.
Leia.
Finally.
Mark.
Luke.
Mark. And Alex.
I had Luke as well, but it's 3-2, so Leia's number 3.
It's 3-2, so Leia makes the list. So our number 1 is between. We're not going to vote the number 1 Star Wars character of all time? Is it Luke or is it Darth Vader?
So are we voting for the winner now?
Yes, number one. Number one.
The number one.
Yes.
Between Luke and Vader, father and son, light and dark, Jedi and Sith, hope and despair.
I mean, really.
What the fuck?
I mean, really, the last one is between father, daughter, and son. So.
True.
Even my top two is Master and Apprentice, so everyone knows what I'm going with.
All right, everyone ready?
I picked.
All right, Grant.
I picked
Grant.
Luke as the winner.
Luke. Alex.
I had to change pen colors for this. Luke.
Mark.
Darth Vader.
Nazario.
He was not my 1 or 2, but Old Man Luke.
Oh crap!
Wait, so that's three votes, isn't it?
3 for Luke.
Yep.
All right, so that's it. Doesn't matter what I said. I said Darth Vader, but it doesn't matter because Luke gets the top spot on the list.
Yeah,
So,
I thought
just
you
to
said it was going to
recap.
be fun.
So it usually is. It's not this intense. So here we go. From 5 to 1, we have number 5, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Emperor Sheev Palpatine. Number 3, General Leia Organa, depending on what mythology you're looking at. Number 2, Darth Vader, and the number 1 Star Wars character of all time, Luke Skywalker. All of this list was hell to make.
I can't believe you guys chose Obi-Wan Kenobi over Han Solo.
I can't believe you chose Palpatine over Han Solo.
Like I said,
I can't believe you guys took out Yoda.
Yeah, what about Yoda? Come on, man.
All right, well let's close out the show before we start throwing blows.
Please.
All right, so so we already got closing thoughts. For all my crew here from the Trivia, we want to say thank you for watching. Join our Facebook page, like, share, subscribe on this video. I'm sure we're gonna get 1,000 angry comments from Nico, but that's fine. That's the risk we run.
already
And Nelson, Mark, the Invisible Grant, and Nazario. From all of us, we want to say thank you for watching and goodbye.